set all this stuff up. Alright, we going? We recording? Alright, let me check. And we going. Fucking howdy. Howdy. So, this is, I'm gonna do a talkie thing. You know, what is it? Commentary? Yeah, that thing. I'm gonna do one of those things for this run, because this is gonna be my last 80% run for. It's gonna be my last Dishonored run until I get a PC. Yeah, sick fail. I didn't cut this out. He's gonna watch this. I'm like rewatching the run because like I have to retime it as well, because the runtime is 53:37 from like when I split it, but then when I exit my split thing, it didn't prompt me to save my splits, so I was like, yo, what you doing? So just exit, like it's straight up just exit, and now I have to retime it. So I'm gonna do that now as I talk over this and watch this and keep you updated on like my thoughts and all the pressures that was going on, and like, whew, this was fun. This run was fun, and yeah, I can't believe I fell off the boat like in that last little bit. Like straight up, just like, I don't know what I was thinking. I just didn't jump, and I fell. Sick elevators though. Found a new way to do those. But well, not a new way. Sorry, it's the PC way. But you know, I finally figured out how they sprint. Like they hold sprint and back or something, and then they like fly up the wall. I was like, why not try that? And then it turns out it works on the first elevator. Nothing else though, because of frame rate or something. Some stuff, you know. But I'm happy with this. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that this is a perfect run. I'm not gonna say that this is the God run, because it's definitely not. Like it is console world record though, and yes, console world record is a thing for all you PC people out there looking at me, listening to me, as if I'm some kind of peasant. I believe, well, I personally think that the cat, like Resident Evil 7, the forum for that is perfect. Like you go onto it, you click, it has like you select your category, and then it has like all the subcategories bits. It has PC and then console. And I'm like, why can't every forum do that for the people like me that don't have a good PC and hate myself, so I run the game on console? You know, what about people like me? But anyway, oh, this elevator is comedy. Like you know, I should be up there already, you know, like waiting for the queue to jump off, but like it just wasn't going well. And like I cut it real close here. I'm pretty sure I'm like it's a bad assassin skip, like definitely, like yeah, that could have been done like 2 seconds faster. But I kind of just wanted to get a run going, because like until today, I'm gonna say today, because I did the run today, but for like anyone else, it's probably gonna be like 4 days later, because this run won't be up for like 4 days, because my net sucks. But anyway, I was doing like one run a day. Because the run had to make it past like Pendleton's, like, and then that is what I counted as like a run. Like I had to be a going run, otherwise I wouldn't just like get on my PlayStation, fail an elevator on the prologue, and then just be like, well, that's the day. It had to make it past Pendleton's. And if I fail, then I would just like get off for the day, because this run was kind of like starting to not get fun. I was really dreading it. Probably didn't help that I was running it on PS3, because like I wanted to run it on PS3 because it's got like the loads are so much better on PS3. Like I think PS4, if you do a whole run deathless, it averages like roughly 13 minutes of loading time. On PS3, it averages like 11 minutes of loading time, maybe 10 minutes, like 50. I'm gonna be dying, but yeah, so I wanted to get a run on PS3, but there's so many issues with it. Like your menus are really slow and framey. Every time the game auto saves, the frames drop to 0, and then like whatever inputs you like input during that frame period, it would just keep those inputs going. Like, so let's say I was holding forward and then the game froze like from the frames, because it literally dropped to 0. Like I'm not even joking. Every time the game auto saves, it drops to like 0. And then yeah, let's say you were holding forward and like, you know, you were like somewhere, when the game unfroze, you would end up just somewhere completely different. And that's an issue when you're trying to run and you're blinking, and then mid-blink the game freezes and like you missed a vault prompt, so you fell down to your death because reasons. But this prison skip's like a little slow. I do have like a new-ish lineup for like these elevator things, which this is a bad spot to showcase them, like this run, because of the fact that I don't get them well, like at all. I'm gonna be coughing so much. But like I have a new way to line up, and trust me, it's way more consistent. But like I don't know, I was being a pleb, I guess. I kind of just wanted to get a run going, cause like yeah. Anyway, about the 1 run a day thing, I wanted to get a run going because of the fact that today I was just like, let's do runs, let's just do it. And I think this was my 8th attempt of the day, like my 8th attempt that made it past Pendleton, I'm gonna say. Like other than that, otherwise, like if you want to count every other attempt, there are like hundreds of attempts of just fucking up on Prologue, but I don't count those really, because those aren't really started runs, they're kind of like started failures, you know. But yeah, prison skip was okay, I guess. Like you can definitely save way more time there. Like I don't get the double vote here, sadly. Didn't jump early enough, I think. I think that was what it is. I don't know. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. But yeah, this will be my last run console-wise until I get my PC in about a month or so, and then I will come back to this game then. Until then, I'm gonna run like, I don't know, some other games like Malice or like Deus Ex or like anything other than this. Like maybe I'll fix my warp run that's just on like that's been rejected because like I broke the rule or something. I went out of bounds somewhere, but like it's an inbounds run as well, and I didn't really realize I went out of bounds. So I gotta redo that. Might do that. Hey, it might be fun as well, because like it won't be this game. It'll be great. God dang it. I felt like the sewers was okay. I got stuck on the wall though, so I was kind of sad about that. Did this sick vault. I've watched Henny's speedrun a lot, so I kind of like implemented what he does, because yeah, his run's pretty fast. I'm kind of hoping that Björn's going for the world record, actually, because like I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. BJ, I don't even know how to spell it. Björn. I'm gonna call him BJ. Yeah, that's my humor. Sad. Yeah, I always shoot that guy because he is a cock block and a half. But yeah, I hope the guy that I can't pronounce his name or spell it gets world record. He's like 5th, and he hasn't run Dishonored forever, as far as I can tell. I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about things I don't really pay attention to. New topic. But yeah, I'm gonna run other games. I have like a list of games that I would love to run. Oh, split coming up. I don't know if I said this, but yeah, I'm redoing the splits for, like, I'm doing them now because, yeah, my thing didn't save and I'm kind of tilted about it. But hey, at least I'll get to do it here and then get a more better time. I reckon for removing loads, I can't really be bothered going back through and timing. Like, I could do it now, but I'm timing the run because my timer sucks. So I'm just gonna take what Death, like the Death Unites Us run, whatever time he took away from his loads, I'm gonna take away. I'm sure a mod will fix it. You know, if it's fucking god awfully wrong.
We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
So yeah, hopefully that happens. But yeah, I ran this game on PS4 because yeah, I just couldn't deal with the frames on PS3. Like, it's so bad sometimes. Like I said, you drop to 0. Like, not even joking. You just stop moving, and then you'll be somewhere like else within 5 meters of where you stopped moving, and it just confuses you. It's horrible.
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists.
But yeah, I'm happy with this. Like, it's not good. Pendleton split is god awful. Like, I make 2 horrible mistakes. Like, I just misblink twice. Like, I don't die from these blinks, which is why I keep going. Like, I just take a lot of damage kind of thing. But Pendleton's is god awful. Like, I even get the good luck as well. but I just didn't handle it too well. Lost a fair bit of time. But the reason I kept going though is because I was ahead by like 20 seconds coming out of sick ferret stat. Yeah, oof, so sick. Not really. That's sarcasm. I don't know if you my voice. I'm dead. But where was I? Campbell. I was 20 seconds ahead coming out of the Campbell split. And then what? Like I went into Pendleton's and I made those 2 mistakes, and I was like, if I'm behind, I'll just reset. Cause like yuck. And but when I finished, like I lost time. I lost 10 seconds, but I was 20 seconds ahead, so I was still ahead somehow. And I was really baffled by that, because like they're 2 lengthy mistakes. Like if I landed them both, I'd be ahead. I wouldn't have lost time. So I was really baffled that, you know, I was still in the green. Didn't get the outsider skip, sad face. I never get it when I'm recording a run. I like literally just never get it when I'm recording a run. I get it every time the record button is off, guaranteed. But God forbid when I record, it just never happens. Yeah, it's horrible. It's like with Pendleton's, like, well, admittedly this run broke that curse. Like this run has broken the Pendleton curse for me. Every time I record, I get the worst Pendleton, and it just, I just can't, my brain just hurts every time it happens. I'm like, why me? Like, come on, why me? I think this outsider was alright. Oh no, I fuck up here. Yeah. It was almost alright. I was behind anyway, because, oh yeah, I was racing my summer best as well, like, because, I was like, my PB was just such a god-awful run, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna race my summer best and see how that goes, and it worked out well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it worked out pretty well. But yeah, I lost time there due to no outsider skip. Sad face. Gotta spam like a madman, and my spamming was not mad enough apparently. But yeah. So Campbell went pretty well. I think I messed up the door clip once. Oh yeah, I grabbed all this stuff pretty well as well. Like like for console, yes, I know. PC's faster. Yeah, I've heard it a million times. But I hate myself, so why not run the game that has 13 minutes of loads and then like 6 minutes of cutscenes, and you know, it's quality. I get stuck on that door there. That's sad. Well, I mess up this blink, I think, like a little bit. Oh yeah, no, close the door. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that blink was a little short, but there it doesn't really matter because like the double jump kind of makes up for it. So.
Just give the signal.
But yes, I am behind. Like now, I'm like plus 9 seconds. And I don't really mind per se, just because of the fact that everything that like would have got me ahead is kind of luck based as far as console goes. Like you know, on PC, like the elevators, they're still hard, but they're more controlled. Outside of skip, you know, they have the scroll wheel, so it's more guaranteed. So like I'm okay with being 9 seconds behind, just because of the fact that, you know, it wasn't in my control being ahead kind of thing. Like the prison skip is probably something I could have done like better. Like I messed up the lineup like more times than I should have. But I was completely okay with being behind here. Definitely didn't think that this was good pace. Like, you know, I've been behind and thought like it's okay pace though. This one I was like, this is awful. This is god awful pace. I'm behind. And Campbell didn't start off too well. Like this here doesn't start too well at all. Like the first blink, I think. Like everything after that's like nice, but the first blink like worried me. You'll see. You're about to see. The anticipation is ooh.
I don't know which is worse.
Just take your pick. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, so I'm gonna commentate now. I'm actually gonna commentate stuff because there's nothing to look at. Like that was like genuinely just so lucky. And then I blinked too far, so like But I get this double blink right here. Oh, and I even get the damage cancel, and then I man mode it. Yeah. It's not that hard actually. Like, it looks cool. It looks difficult, but it's not that hard as long as you keep your camera like straight. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, don't look up, don't look down. You want to like keep your camera just like straight as possible, and then when you double jump, it's like it perfectly blinks you through that little gap at the top of the wall of light. It's pretty good stuff. This was pretty decent pace here, I think. Yeah. Like, that blink could have been better. That was all pretty alright. Could have been like a little faster. But yeah, get this first try. But I don't get the fucking slow. I have to like focus on killing Campbell so hard now because like, yeah, mess up this one. I get it here. And this look at this rune grab. Leet, am I right? Oh yeah, I go for this clip because I'm like, I want to implement this. I fucked it up twice and I was just like, screw it, let's just whatever, move on. So I moved on. So I wasted a little bit of time there. Probably like, I don't know, 3 to 5 seconds, if that, of just trying to do that clip. Because like, yeah, you clip out there and you know, the door's right there and you fall down and you can activate the door. Saves probably saves 3 to 5 seconds. I don't know. But yeah, but that's something that's like another thing I get in practice, and then when it comes to recording a run, my brain just dies and just can't do anything. Oh, look at these loading screens, so beautiful. But yeah, that's something else that just goes well in practice. Not everywhere else though. This one, alright. I get the swag jump or the NPC damage cancel, whatever you nerds call it. It's not an insult. We're all nerds here.
From the way I hear it,
But yeah, that went alright.
Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons.
How far ahead am I?
You ready to go? Okay, let's go.
So I'm 15 seconds ahead of my summer best. I ended that at 16:14, which is alright. That's pretty fast. I reckon like with some like if you were going hard, like you get a good prologue, a good prison skip, and you get the outsider skip, like a sub 16 Campbell is like nice. Like that would be the dream right there. A sub 16 Campbell, sucks 16.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard.
But yeah, I'm not doing another console run. Like even if someone beats it, like But yeah, my run isn't too much different from Death's run. Like it's more or less the same stuff. I don't do the super blinks like onto the roof like he does. The double blinks, super blinks, whatever they're called. Like for the Campbell and Pendleton, I don't do the super blinks onto the roof. Just because I don't like the heavy fall that comes with doing that. So I kind of just meh and just kept going the normal way. I kind of looked at Henny's speedrun and like, yeah, I was like, I want to do those things. So I did those things. But yeah, if someone beats this, I'm not coming back to it on console. Like, yeah, there's no point. It's stupid. It's just silly now. It's silly. Oh, these loading screens make me sad. But yeah, I was 15 seconds ahead, so I gained 24 seconds. Yeah, so I wasn't ahead as I thought. That's weird. Or maybe I get ahead here. Maybe I get like 5 seconds here. I don't know, because they're like, oh no. Oh yeah, who knows how I missed this, right? Like, check this out. Look at this. It locks on. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Like, luckily she was near the water, so it didn't, like, she was easily dealt with. But like, where did that crossbow bolt go? It was like aiming at his chest, and it shot like behind his ass. I was baffled. My mind was like, excuse me, game? Yeah, I upgraded a little late because on PS3, that's where I upgraded, because the game could freeze. Like, because there's an autosave happening there, and if you upgraded like in that tunnel while it was autosaving, sometimes the game would freeze, like it would soft lock, and I'd have to turn off my PlayStation. Like, so like, you don't have that
Lord
issue on PS4,
Pendleton
but like I
enough times,
completely
believe me.
forgot that you don't have that issue on PS4. So 14 seconds, eh? So I don't know. Must have been timing it wrong. Been too eager or something. But I'm just happy that I got the sub 54. To be completely honest, like so happy. Like, I'm happy I skipped the sub 55 and just went straight to 54, because that was the goal. Like, that was definitely the goal. And my summer best says a 52-40 something's possible, but like, that's
I'll get you as close as I can to the golden cap.
that's
Corvo.
like
You'll have to go the rest
outside
of the way
a skip, a quick as hell
The
prison
entrance is
skip.
near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl.
I don't. Nah, you probably don't need the best Boyle RNG. Probably like
Them
the
two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing I'll be
the one where it tells you what Boyle to kill. That wasn't the first one will be alright, because that way you don't have to kill like an extra one. That would probably like get you the sub
This here's his
53, but
territory. He and his bottle
that
gang
and
run
a
the
better
big
Pendleton than
wall
this. Like,
whiskey
this is gonna be painful watching this
They
back.
sell the
Cool.
elixir that
I'm
folks
ready.
use to
My
fight
body
off
is
the
ready.
plague. I'll lay low,
This
but
is
keep an eye
disgusting,
out for
really.
you and the little lady you bring him back.
Takes
Good
me
luck
forever
you.
to grab the grenade,
I
because
know
like I
that
didn't buy
must
one.
mean a lot to you.
I don't really like buying one. I don't know. It's just probably me being stupid. I always grab this one, and this guard trolls me every time for it. Like, I deserve it. Like, I deserve that right there. I deserve all of that. I'm not gonna say I don't. Like, I got hit there as well. Like I said, this is bad. This is horrible. Yeah, awful. But it doesn't get any better either, now that I think about it. I was just about to say, but it's okay, it gets alright from here, but it doesn't, because I'm about to miss a blink, like big time miss a blink, like. Ah, yuck! I double jumped like super early. Got lucky there, like super lucky that if I didn't get that, I was resetting. Probably should have reset as soon as I felt like, but then again, we wouldn't be here if I didn't. So. It's good RNG, and this part doesn't even go well either. Like, that blink's probably as good as this bit gets, because I don't get the quick kill at all. Wasn't quick at all. Then I lose my camera. I don't blink over this thing and fall down straight away, so I have to fucking jump down manually. Hey, I get that quick kill. Stuck behind the door. That blink's horrible. That blink was okay, I guess. But then I forget that, like, I'm out of mana, so I blink a little late. Yeah, yuck. It's all disgusting. It's all just so disgusting. And then this part doesn't go any better. It does not go any better. I get hard falls galore. First of all, this happens. I like teleport back. Like, what's with that Dishonored? I get up here, and then usually where I land, I vault over that, right? That time I was too far to the right, I guess. Ah, I don't press X there. This is bad. Another hard fall. Just goes to show how, like, how much this game this run can still be improved. Sorry, the console run.
Corvo, you must have worked wonders out there in the city tonight. I can't
So
believe
how
my
far
old
behind am I?
eyes.
Yeah, so I'm 5 seconds ahead still of my summer best. Like, of my PB, I'm 2 minutes ahead, but like I know my PB is horrible, so I was like, I want to get my summer best. I want to nail my summer best. But yeah, like that everything that went wrong there, like that was awful. I'm still happy with this run. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like this, I'm just putting this game behind me. But like that split right there just goes to show how much more the console thing can be improved. Like I reckon without loads, a sub 39, a sub 40 without loads is definitely possible on console.
Oh,
Because if I did math right, this is a 40-25 without loads. Because I took deaths. Because I think death he took out of his run 13 minutes, 12 seconds. I can't remember. So I just thought, why not just take what he took out and take it out of mine. You know, that's just my thinking. I'm sure a mod will correct me and be like, hey, you're a piece of shit. It's like 11 minutes without loads. By the way, nowhere near world record. You chump. And then
Young
like,
Lady Emily, I'm Callista. I'll be caring for you and
then I'll just buy some bleach and drink it.
Pleased to meet you.
Be good
As am
stuff.
I. Would you like to see your room in the tower?
Just got sad.
Can I see it?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, I was fiddling around
You'll
with all
get to
this.
see it all. The entire
I was like
room
super
is a
tilted at that
house.
Pendleton, if you couldn't tell. That's what's with all the weird
I like
camera
it.
move. And I'm pretty sure I looked
go
at
to
Emily and I was
Callista
just
for a
like,
while.
I was looking at Emily and I'm like, look,
See you later.
Emily, just let Samuel focus on the boat ride, okay? You do not need to distract him. Matter of fact, if Samuel spent more time, you know, driving the boat than he did talking, like, and narrating, this run could be like 5 minutes fast. I was pretty tilted. Like, no joke, that was what was going through my head. That's why I was moving that camera like a madman. I was tilted at that Pendleton.
For now, Lord Pendleton requests your attention.
That golden cat split was not nice, to say the least. Neither was that blink. I don't know. I was looking at the floor and I'm like... but yeah, there's nothing much to say about the pubs. Oh, I was so baffled. Like I was ready for the fail, like the game over screen to pop up just then, because I'm pretty sure I just jumped on that. I can't remember his name actually. Now I think about it. I know he's a dick, but I can't remember his name. But I'm pretty sure I just jumped on his head like 6 times straight. It was comedy right there. But yeah, I was so relieved when the end of game thing didn't pop up. Like at the same time, I wouldn't have been mad as well, just because of the fact that you know, Pendleton sucked. But yeah, I was baffled at the fact that he didn't give me the game over screen. Something about being an inconvenience. I don't know. This game's weird. This is probably... Nah, it's not really the highlight of the run. Just because I got perfect
What do you think, Corvo?
Boyle, which I've never gotten before recorded, so that'll be nice to have there. You know, I can say, like, oh wait, I've done that. I got that. It's no big deal, but I got that.
Something to look out for. See all them
But
lights
Kaldwins
in
Bridge
the
does go
water?
well,
That's right. We'll be
as far as I
spotted for
remember. I
sure.
think there's like
Gonna
one,
have to shut off
maybe
their
2
power
misblinks where I like have to realign myself. But other than that, it's pretty
By
fast.
bringing
It's nice.
Sokolov back alive. He's smart. Maybe even
I
smarter
put a
than
lot of
Eric.
work
Got
into
the whole
Kaldwins Bridge because of the
gun
fact
wall
that
under his thumb with
I
all
died a
the
lot on it,
natural
so
philosophy
it felt good
business,
to get one
new
this smooth, I guess.
technology, potions and the like.
Even if
Seems
it
dangerous
doesn't
to
look
me.
too smooth.
But what do I know?
Oh, I do the block, like you can bring your sword out with block, and I don't know, I did it there for like whatever reason. I just did it there. I don't know why. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, that felt nice. And then yeah, I gotta wait for the door. I was like, I was in the crouch position, and I was like, I should probably uncrouch, right? Like, will that affect the next like phase of Kaldwins Bridge if I'm crouched? And I was like, I just uncrouched. I like pretty sure I wasted like a quarter of a second like uncrouching. I don't know, just nerves, man. Actually, I wasn't even nervous at this point of the run. I remember just being so salty, like so salty. Like I'm pretty sure at this point I still had Pendleton's. The golden cat split going through my head. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I missed like the 2 easiest blinks like in the game. Like, come on, man. But this is like a miss blink here. Like I was aiming a little low. Didn't affect me too much, but it would have been nice to get that one a little higher. But yeah, I do that now. Get all that. You know, that went all dandy. I jumped there. I don't know why I jumped there. Like, I've been playing a game recently where X's pick up. Bioshock. I've been playing Bioshock where X's pick up things. I don't know. For that split second, I was like, X! Press the X button! But that was pretty nice. Could have been a little faster. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Felt good. Definitely felt good. I can't remember this bit. I remember how this went. I don't think I get the damage cancel. No, I don't think I do. These loading screens make me so sad. You know, looking back and I just think like, why do I even bother like on console? I know I don't have a good PC, and like my PC can't fucking run Dishonored, but like, why bother running this game on a PS4? You know, I have to play like Claw for anything to be smooth, like, and even then it's still like not smooth. Like the camera movement is still just clunky as hell because it's a controller. It's silly. It's all just silly things. But yeah. I'm definitely gonna like wish luck to Death on his run. Ah yeah, I got that glitch there where like you press mana to like use your mana and refill a pod, but sometimes Corvo will just blink. So I'm kind of glad that it happened. Like it happens once every like 100 blinks or so. Like I don't know, I'm gonna give you like a rough estimate. It happens like once every 100 blinks or so.
They made a neat job of it. Drop him here.
And so yeah, that was I'm 38 seconds ahead now from being 2 seconds ahead. Because yeah, that was really nice. I'm 38 seconds ahead of my summer best. So like I'm going hard at the moment. But Kaldwins Bridge went well enough, I think. Like literally, I think the only bad split is Pendleton's. Like every other split has like minor mistakes, like silly little mistakes that don't waste like a hefty amount of time. Pendleton's Golden Cat, whatever the hell you want to call the split. I wasted so much time in that split, like so much time, just missing blinks. I didn't get like the quick kill on the first Pendleton, like it was disgusting. But that's the only bad split in this whole run, by far. But yeah, it's been I spent like a month or so trying to improve like myself as a runner, trying to just improve every bit of this any percent run. Well, not improve the run, because the run's like, you know, if I want to improve the run, I look at world record and then I'm like, okay, put that to the console if I can. And that's pretty much what I did, but like I improving myself as a runner to, you know, make this like as hard as I could for myself kind of thing. And I think I did that, you know. I cried for a long time, like I cried for a very long time, just being all like, it's not fun anymore. You know, I was only doing one run. I'm just like, it's not fun anymore. I don't want to. Like, I literally, like, the other day, I was saying to my friend, I'm like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. And he was all like, you obviously can. You're just fucking lazy. I was like, yeah, it's true. You know why. Yeah, that hurt me. Just everything here hurts me a little bit. There you go. There's another. This is god awful. But yeah. But the lazy thing kind of like opened my eyes a little bit, and I was like, so what if I just sit down and do a couple of runs, like back to back, you know, actually try. So, and then this came out of it. So, I mean, like, that's good. That's good stuff. I'm very happy with it. Even if there is mistakes, but hey, I'm never gonna be a perfect runner. Never, ever, ever. So I'm completely happy with the mistakes. I'm just gonna say they add character. Like, yeah, look at that. I mess up the simple things. Yep, that's me. That's me. That's the character. Gotcha. 33 minutes in. What was I thinking going into Boyle? Because I remember, okay, Kaldwins Bridge untilted me. Because, like, I haven't had it that good in a recording for... Actually, no, I haven't had that. I haven't had it that good in a recording. Now I think about it. So I was untilted at this point. I was kind of, like, eased. I was like... And I remember thinking, like, let's just see how Boyle goes. Because, like, Boyle goes, like, one or two ways. It either, like, hey, good luck, hey, bad luck. Like,
enjoy your evening out with the
you know, it's just how it goes, really. Because
Better you than
you
me.
can't, well, you can save scum on console. It would save in-game time, but the loading screens would not be worth it. Like, not at all, in the slightest. Actually, now I think about it, would save scum even save time? Because you have to manually save on console.
Pendleton is a gutless
Like,
liar.
there's no quick save button, or binding, sorry. You'd have to manually save, and I reckon by the time you've manually saved, and then reloaded it, you could have killed all the Boyles, so there'd probably be no point, now I think about it. There you go, you can't save scum on console, so it's either you get good luck or you get the bad luck, really. And here I get the best luck. Oh, sorry, there's best luck, good luck, bad luck. There you go, one of 3 ways. But I was very, very, very happy to get the good luck, because I've never gotten it in a recorded run. And the recorded ones are the ones that matter, after all, because, like, I'm going for that console world record, or I'm going for that PB, like... I would really appreciate it, actually, if the mods would, like, separate PC from console. Like, I understand if they don't want to, because, like, it's an old run, it's a little late. But, like, it'd be nice, just because, you know, I'm gonna be, like, 80th on the leaderboards, with, like, what I think is a pretty solid run, considering it's on console. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me being, yeah, selfish, but who knows. Because, like, I looked at the Resident Evil 7 forum the other day, and, like, they actually separated PC and console. Like, they have the any percent. Like, they have their categories, and then when you click on a category, there are, like, these subcategory tabs. And you have PC,
We'd best be on
and you
our
have
way.
console, and you click on them, and it just, yeah, I don't know, it's neat. It separates it. Admittedly, though, Resident Evil 7 has a lot of console runners. Like, it's almost half of their community is console runners. Oh, yeah, I got a trophy there. I don't remember what well-mannered is. I think it's eliminate the Boyle without disturbing anyone at the party. Something like that. And I guess I'd never done that because, well, there you go. I've never had good RNG in a record. Now I think about it, I mustn't have ever had good RNG on my PS4 version of the game. I'm an idiot. I forgot to split at Boyle. Oh well.
Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar.
Still 37 seconds ahead. I remember, like, I think I'm a minute ahead now. Like, I forgot to split. I'm an idiot. Talking, right? Can't multitask. Jesus, guys. Don't be mean. Oh well. But I was very happy at this point. At this point, I was getting nervous, like super nervous, because
with a woman and a noble woman at that.
I always consider Regent to be an easy split for me. It's a very easy chapter for me. It always has been. Like, I'm not bragging or anything. I never found it challenging. But I was so nervous now. Like, I was like, I got good Boyle, and I'm pretty sure I'm a minute ahead at this point. Like, no joke. And
Remain off limits pending an
I was very nervous. I lost my train of thought there. I was very nervous going into Regent, because I'm like, oh my god, hardful. I was like, I can't mess up the region, right? Like, don't mess it up. Like, it's easy. It's easy. Don't stress. Like, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, don't mess it up. Like, that's roughly what was going through. So I'm a minute 5 seconds ahead. That's like roughly what was going through my head at the time. I was like, don't hurt me, please. So yeah, going into this bit here,
This
I was
is
very
it,
nervous.
Corvo. Last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones.
But it went well, as far as I remember. I ran out of mana for like a very brief amount of time, because I've just been using mana like crazy. And Pendleton mission admittedly ate like an extra 2 mana potions because of the mistakes.
Built
Like,
himself quite a place at the top of the
so
tower.
that happened
Calls
as well.
it his safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me. Another point of interest while I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. Broadcast control station here where all them announcements come from.
Might be
Might be
worth
worth
looking
looking
into. You're damn right. That's how we
Ready?
do.
Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
I'm so happy I'm watching this back, and like I know it's world, like console world record. I'm just like, cause I genuinely was about to quit a few days ago, and like, yeah, I was gonna go for the double blink that you can do there, but that I was like, I don't know how much mana I have, and lucky I checked quotation marks. I tried to refill my mana, and then it was like, no, you have no mana. So I was like, ooh, so I shouldn't have gone for that. So lucky I didn't, because I would have like double jump blinked and then landed somewhere. I don't know. I might have taken damage. Someone might have shot me. So yeah, lucky. Yeah, I had some kind of instinct going into that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a goof. I thought my mana would regen in time for that, so didn't though. I missed this a few times. Sad face. But it's like a minor mistake. Like, yeah, this run has like a lot to improve on. Mainly that Pendleton mission, a good prison skip, like a better prison skip. And then like, yeah, there's like plenty of like little bits of movement that can be done better. I don't bonk my head on this like I always do. I'm like infamous for that. I swear I've hit my head on that thing like 150 times at least. This is how I do this now. It's like it's a bit of a bitch strat, but like I'm scared of doing it the way where you land on the room, because the amount of times I've blinked too far and just fallen, it's happened way too much, and it's just a real downer. So I kind of look down now, and it lands me on like, there's just floor there apparently, and you can just walk up to the door as you just saw. So yeah, that was nice. I kind of missed, like, I don't know, I was aiming very low there. I don't know why I aimed so low. That was weird. But I was waiting for my mana because I didn't really know how much mana I had. And then I just checked it, YOLO'd it. Yeah, I panicked. I thought I was going to fall in the water. So I looked up right and I'm like, press X, press X, press X.
Thanks
Yeah.
to you, Corvo.
Landed on
Alright,
the
let's
boat.
go.
And that just looked like a spastic for a bit. It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah, it's a learning process. We live and we learn, you know? It's good stuff. I can't believe I forgot to split the Boyle. Because, like, that's a good split right there. That right there is some good stuff.
Big changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth.
But,
Small fry like me
yeah, the nerves don't
always
calm
gets
down, though.
squishy.
I did the region. I'm like, whew,
Maybe it's
that's the
going to
region
be
done.
different
And
now.
now, it's Throw City. Flooded District. This is where I throw runs. I don't know what it is. I just throw runs here because I always like, okay, all the out of bounds parts, like I always forget where the water is and like where it ends and like where I'm meant to blink for some reason every time I get up to this part when I'm recording. And the amount of runs I've thrown in flooded, like, it's not even a hard split. It's fairly easy. It's straightforward. God damn. Excuse me. The amount of runs I've thrown though to whoa. The flooded district is phenomenal. So the nerves are only getting worse at this point because this is where I personally have the most troubles closing out runs. And yeah, there's a lot going through my head at this point. No self-doubt really, it was just me trying to tell myself not to panic, you know. I lost 6 seconds there. Odd. I lost 6 seconds there? My summer best must be broken. How did I lose 6 whole seconds? Huh. Odd. How far ahead am I of my PB? I'm like 4 minutes ahead of my PB. Like, my PS4 PB, by the way. Like, I've gotten PS3 PBs that I'd probably only be like... Oh, no, I'd probably still be 2 minutes ahead of those, but... At the same time, I might not be just because the load times are faster, so my RTA might not be any better than PS3 RTA. I don't know. Words. Trying to word.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died.
But I remember I stood up throughout this cutscene. I stood up and I remember I was like, let's walk off the nose. We gotta walk off the nose. So I stood up and I paced my room like a couple of times. I'm like, it's okay. Just, you know, you've done it plenty of times. Just do it how you've done it every other time. Obviously, at the time, I'm not thinking about all the times I died. yeah, I'm trying to keep that positive mind state. That's the key, you know, positivity, positivity. That's the key. But yeah, no joke. I stood up and I paced my room a little bit. I paced it so much that I forgot to hold square for the hold skip for the ASS skip. I think that's what they're called, ASS skips. For the little outsider bit that's in between the flooded district and you know, getting caught. Oh, sorry, this cutscene and getting caught. I'm an idiot because you get caught in this cutscene and then being put into that little well thing. Yeah, I know Dishonored. I know this game. But yeah, good luck to anyone that wants to beat this on console. I know there's only like 2 active console runners at the moment, me and Death. Great guy, by the way. Yeah, he's a lad.
A gift from your friend.
I don't know what he was on about though, with like only being able to like save 30 seconds when I've saved like a sizable chunk of time.
And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into
Like,
your empress.
yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know you. Who you are.
But there's still time to be saved. Like, still so much time to be saved. Like, I'm looking at,
a mystery.
you know, I've like got red splits here at the start, and I'm just like, whew, if you got like a good prison, and you got that outsider skip, like, you'd be set for like an extra like 30 seconds, like, and then like on this run, if you get a good Pendleton, there's like another 40 seconds. I don't know. Still plenty of time to improve, and you know, hats off to whoever beats this time. Hats off to them people. Just good luck. And I am talking to console run. Like, you can't compare this run to PC in the slightest, just because of the fact that compared to PC, it's trash. It's 80th on the leaderboards. It's like, without loads, like 7 minutes behind world record. You know, can't compare. But, you know, at the same time, PC has its own difficulties because it's so, like, optimized now. The run has to be near perfect. Oh, yeah. This is what I do now, because screw throwing the bricks anymore. Screw the throw catch thing. I don't care if that's slower. I'm gonna smack my face onto the pliers, the timbers, whatever they are. But yeah, the nerves start to kick in real soon. Well, okay, don't get me wrong. The nerves they're there, but after I get through this door here, whew, I get nervous. I don't know why I blink so high. I just realized how much HP I lost. Like, I don't know why I blink so high. I had to use a potion, but yeah, I'm like, this loading screen. I'm like, okay, don't mess up the, like the swimming part, like all that, like out of bounds bit. Like, I'm pretty sure I mess up the clips. Like, I mess up clipping out of bounds because I'm shaking at this point. I'm like, like I missed this, and I'm like, oh my god, come on, it was right there. I missed it. Yeah, I'm like, whew. I'm like, take a breather. And yeah, it didn't go well. So like, there's more time to save. Like, it's not like a huge mistake. It's just like I was not focusing, I guess. And then I took the out of bounds bit slow. Like, I didn't really care about time loss because I knew I wasn't gonna, like, you know, waste a minute. I was kind of wasting seconds. So, you know, I was like, let's just keep it slow. Why rush? Like, then there you go. There's more time to improve. Like, someone with bigger balls runs this game, and it's like, yo, Dom, you need to man up, and it just bitch slaps me. But I was happy about that. I was like, okay, you know what? It was bad, but let's put it behind us because that's what it is. That's where it is at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's behind us. It's not a worry of mine now. And by the end of the flooded district, I'm actually pretty hype. I don't double jump there, so I didn't get the damage cancel. There's a lot of just little silly things. But by the end of the flooded district, I remember being so hype. I remember being like ready AF, like whew. Yeah, that was all alright, you know. Flooded district is pretty sloppy. Like, overall, it's pretty sloppy because and just got nervous. Okay, nerves were getting to me. But yeah, this was the last clip, and I was like, I can do this clip. And then I end up messing it up a few times. I'm like, god damn. I don't know. I found myself getting progressively worse at slip clips. To be honest, I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened there, but I don't know. They just... like every time I do it, I think I'm meant to be doing it differently, and then I'm like, no, this is the way. But then that way doesn't work. Minute 27 ahead, nice. But yeah, then that way doesn't work, and I'm like baffled. I'm like, what? Come on. And yeah. Like, the amount of times I've lost a run to just me not being able to clip through the Campbell doors is ridiculous. But at this point, I'm like, to myself, I'm like, you've got this. It's in the bag now. Like, in that loading screen that just passed, I'm like, I'm hyping myself up so much. I'm like, this is it. This is the run. You've got this in the bag now. There's nothing that can go wrong. Knowing that there is stuff that can go wrong. But I was trying to just keep so positive because... like, okay, I had a world record run going, right? And I died on the Lighthouse, right? This was on my PS3. Oh yeah, I blinked so far into that room, I got stuck on everything in that room. I blinked so far into that. But yeah, I had a world record run going on PS3, right? And I died on the Lighthouse, and my time was like gonna be 53 or 1 or something. And I died on the Lighthouse. I was tilted beyond belief because I've never died on the Lighthouse. Genuinely never, ever died on the Lighthouse in a run.
That's where the Lord Regent was building
Like,
the new lighthouse. Ought to be
I was
something
just
to see.
baffled. My mind was blown. And I reckon it was because I was thinking, like, don't mess up kind of stuff. Like, I was thinking the negative things. I was like, don't do this, don't mess up. You know, you got this, don't mess up. Yeah, this time I was like, you got this. The rest of it is easy. You've done it a million times. This is free. You got this. Never did I think, don't mess up or anything like that. You know, this loading screen right here, I've never been so hype. I remember, like, standing up and playing this game. I got out of my chair and I was standing and playing Dishonored now. I was ready. I was standing. My hands were sweaty as hell. It was good.
I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton
And,
met a while ago and went into the lighthouse.
Yeah. So there's nothing but positive thoughts going through my head here, and there's nothing but positive thoughts going through my head now. I'm like, yeah, has its mistakes, but I'm done.
I remember
Done.
hearing the Admiral and
Finito.
Martin
I'm gonna run other games. I'm gonna have a good time. Cause like I've wanted to run other games for so long, but like I always come back to this game. I'm always like, can I just get a good run on this game, please? And this isn't even like good, but it's good enough for me.
Pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
And yeah, I'm just gonna run everything, like absolutely
Good luck,
everything.
Corvo.
Not really. That's
Anyone
ridiculous.
deserves
But
it, you
oh
do.
well. But yeah.
Give my best to Emily.
I go the old route. Like I never do the double blink across the fucking chasm that there is at the Lighthouse. Like I never do that. I know it saves like arse loads of time, but I hate double blinks so much because like I fell there. I was like dodgy. I took this so slow. Wow. I was so nervous. Oh, I got stuck on this hatch as well. Yeah, that was good stuff. But I was so nervous. And just, you know. But yeah, I hate double blinks so much. Like, I feel like there's like nothing you can do. Like, once you've done the first blink, where you blink mid double jump, and there's nothing you can do but spam blink and just hope. And then if it goes wrong, I feel like that's not me. That's like the game not blinking. So I hate them, and I avoid them where possible, kind of thing. So I avoid that one. I'm forever going to avoid that one. I'm never going to run this game to the point where it's like if I, you know, have to do the strats I don't like, then I'm just going to stop because, like, this was barely fun as it was. I remember, I remember all this. I was getting into this part. Like, when I slid just then, I kind of, like, bent my knees. And I was like, oh, get that slide. Let's go. This bit was slow as hell. I was like, I don't know what I was doing. And then... So there you have it. 5336. With loads.
Will I be Empress?
RTA. And I'm happy with that. I'm so happy with that. I was so happy with that. I watched the end of the game. Oh, by the way, right here, I broke my controller. I jumped and dunked that shit. I was screaming profanities in just celebratory moods. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't even care. Why am I trying to use big words? It's like 2 in the morning. I was so happy. Okay, you know the scene in Ice Age where Sid the Sloth just like fought off all the dodo beds with the watermelon, and then at the end of it, he's like shuffling, he's doing the running man, he jumps up in the air and he dunks his watermelon. That was me with my remote. I did it onto a mattress, right? Onto my bed mattress. Dunked it. It bounced like 6 foot in the air and it hit the ground. Oh, I smacked my table. Hit the ground and I was like, oops. But I didn't even care because like I got this run. I was like, God bless. Bless. But yeah, that's my run. That's my last Dishonored run till I get a PC. It's been good, you know. I've been playing it. I bought this game, like I pre-ordered this game. I've been playing it for a long time, and it feels good to, you know, just always get better at it, you know. But yeah, this game's not fun to run anymore on console. It's just painful. The loads are painful. Everything about it's painful on console. At least on PC, it's like, you know, a little better. But yeah, I got a trophy there as well. I thought that was very interesting as you know, I've never actually watched that on my PS4. I've just always exit out of it. But that was it. That's it, all done. I'm done. Have a good day.